Hi, Fabrizio, and thank you for being here. And huge congratulations again for winning the first prize of the TiL Race of 2025. How you feel?
I'm feeling great. Thank you.
All right. So, well, just for everyone here, your results truly stood out by like 160%, which realistically it almost doesn't feel even real. And as a total return on 2025, I think that finishing first in a competitive environment like the TiL Race, it means it wasn't accidental for sure. Your performance impressed us all, not only because you are in the final ranking, but also the way you developed your portfolio. You stayed the consistency, how you managed throughout the year the performance. So based on that, I would say, let's start from the very beginning. Please tell us what you do for a living, where you come from, potentially another planet, so that we feel more comfortable with that. And what was your experience level prior to joining TiL?
I'm from Mexico, first of all. I'm a corporate lawyer in Miami. I work at a law firm called Brickell Law Group. I have always been interested in finance, but I'm very far from being an experienced trader. I'm more like a motivated beginner, I would say.
So that's up to now, but let's see, starting from here, you're gonna start to get noticed, by the way, so whoever knows.
Thank you.
So just to get through your discovery, how did you discover TiL? How you got to know that, and what were you personally looking for when you joined TiL?
I actually discovered TiL through my work. So once I learned how TiL worked and the contest were set up, I wanted to try it for myself. It feels very realistic, and as you can trade with this false money, it's super fun. It felt like a great idea to participate.
Let's do a further step because we want to know how you made this. Let's talk for a second about the race itself now. Your journey was great. You ended up with this 160% overall return on the 2025. What was it? Was that competition? You were driven by the learning or curiosity? What was it that pushed you through getting this kind of results?
Well, I think it was mainly the competition. I find the topic very interesting. So learning of this platform that you can compete, but also like see how everyone is setting up their finances, it's really interesting. So it sounds like a great idea from the beginning.
And I know all the lawyers are very competitive. So that's
we are.
All right, so let's talk about approach. What was your mindset? What was the approach you tried to follow? You were saying I'm not a trader, but when you stay in front of the platform, how you move yourself through the platform, what was your mindset there?
My mindset was definitely focused on winning. So I treated the competition very differently from like real money investing, in the sense that you get the reward in the competition if you outperform everyone else. So it only makes sense to take a very aggressive approach, and that's actually very different to what everyone recommends to do in real life, like with real money. I have to get a very, very aggressive approach if I want to win.
That actually paid off quite a lot. All right. Now, what was the main elements that you found more helpful for your journey, for how you use the platform?
So I think everything, like the platform is designed for you to learn more. You learn by doing, like actually doing the things. And also when you can know what everyone else is investing on, it gets a little bit easier because like, okay, this month I'm going to see what he's doing or what she's doing and able to have a better strategy for myself.
Yeah. And that's great. That's the same way I do it, actually, Fabrizio. I'm glad you said that. So let's talk for a second. The moment you started realizing that you were performing extremely well, and therefore you were saying, oh, wow, I'm on top, because you've been on top for a long time, actually. So was there a specific moment there so that you realized that?
Yes, it was. Actually, it was almost at the end of 2025. In the last months is when micron technologies really took off. So at that point, I said like, okay, I'm investing mostly in Micron Technologies, and they did well the last year, so it made sense. When I saw that they took off, at that point, I saw that I was becoming a strong contender to win.
How did you feel about it? It's nice. Everyone is gonna know me.
It's very motivating seeing yourself going to the top.
I can imagine. Wow. What did it mean for you personally to win this? Firstly, did you share that with your wife, with your partner, with someone? Did you tell it to your boss firstly?
Yes, I told it to everyone that I know. I think they must be tired by now of knowing of this achievement.
One of the reasons why we actually wanted to talk to you is the value of your experience, how that one can represent something for others, and eventually, show also a path, a journey that could be also the same of others in our community. So what would you say to someone just starting in on TiL and maybe feel a little bit insecure or inexperienced and so on?
So, well, I think it shows that you don't have to be an expert in order to succeed in the TiL competition. Beginners can also do really well, like if we stay really committed and obviously have some luck.
That always help. Always. And based on that, I assume you've seen also other platforms online. Where you think TiL differentiates from the others that made you more comfortable or whatever?
Well, I think TiL in particular is very user friendly. Like everything is easy to understand and navigate, and it feels less intimidating to get into trading if it's a friendly environment.
That's great. Yeah. If you had to describe the TiL experience in a single sentence, what would that be?
I think it would be an emotional roller coaster.
Nice. Before we close, I just want to again really thank you for your time, for what you did, for what you have shown to the community on what can be done. It's I think that your overall journey is the perfect example on what TiL is all about. Learn by doing, stay consistent, grow through competition, having a community, can look at the others, what they're doing, and improve and improve, improve, improve. So your results is super well deserved. Also, your story represents a very good possibility of what is possible actually on the platform for any user. So, but one final question before we go, which I would like you to answer seriously. What
Okay.
is at today your overall return on TiL? Because I mean, we were like astonished by the 160%, but probably people listening to us doesn't know that at today, how much is that?
Okay, I don't know the actual number, but I
I
know that
know.
the last days of last year, it was amazing for Micron, that I'm also like still investing in Micron. So, well, I know that it went really high, really, really high.
Yeah. So
last
I can tell you at today you are at 400%. So you roughly have a 500,000 fake dollars in your account. Still, we don't believe you come from Earth, but that's the way it looks like. Okay. I would recommend my sons to be a lawyer actually at the end of the day.
That's right. I'm actually gonna buy a fake Lamborghini now with my money.
All right. So thank you very much again, Fabrizio, for everything. And we're gonna keep on staying. And who knows who's gonna win 2026? You started very well. So but let's see. Congrats again, and
Let's see.
thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thanks to all the team.